Hey guys, I'm going to do a haul of everything that I am getting Ethan for Christmas this year. Looking at the pile, I think I've gone maybe a little bit overboard, but that's okay. I'm going to start with two things for before Christmas. So he's got just a regular Paw Patrol advent calendar. I still want to get him a better advent calendar, one that like comes with toys and things like that, but we'll see if I get around to it. I also got the Elf on the Shelf. I have done Elf on the Shelf for the last 2 years with him, but the first year that I started it, I was really broke. The $40 that this one costs was not something that I was willing to pay. So I just bought like the stuffed animal one, not the storybook or anything like that. So this year, he's still young enough that he probably doesn't remember doing it last year. I'm going to start the real Elf on the Shelf this year because I actually had the money to buy it. So those are two things for before Christmas, obviously. I like to stick to buying him things that we can do together, more so than things that he can do on his own, because I like to do things with him. I like to spend time with him and play games and stuff like that. So I got him a lot of games and toys that we can play with together that aren't so difficult for me to play with him. I got him Monopoly Junior. I like playing board games with him, and he's just now starting to actually get into board games. So I thought this one might be fun. Teaches him some stuff, some counting, those sort of things. I think it'll be fun to try. And even if it doesn't work right now, then it'll work later. So, Monopoly Junior. I got him these Magnetiles. I guess they're called Magformers. He plays with these at school all the time, and I think they're super cool. They're so expensive. I found them at Winners and they were 10 bucks off. I decided to get him some of these. I really wanted to get him some of these this year because I've seen how often he plays with them at school, and I think they're really cool. So I got him some of those. Got him these crazy forts thing, balls and sticks that you can make forts out of, and you just put sheets over top of them and it makes really cool forts. Ethan loves making forts, and he always makes forts out of my couch and my ottoman and things like that, and I thought these would be really cool. They also have these at school, and he plays with them all the time. He uses them for more than just forts and stuff like that. So this sort of stuff is cool. I kind of wanted to keep this year to smaller items that I can pack away easier. Last year he got a lot of big items. He got a Paw Patroller, he got a giant G.I. Joe submarine, things like that. Those toys I find really hard to keep organized. They kind of just have to sit on the floor. I don't really have anywhere that I can put them. These sort of things I can kind of put away in a drawer and keep his play area tidy. So that was kind of the goal for this year, was to keep everything a little bit tidier and less big bulky items. Got him a Hot Wheels track. He has one of these already and he really likes it. He still plays with it. This will technically just be probably more extra pieces for the one that he's got already. Again, it's small, keeps the clutter down, so I can take it apart and put it in a drawer, and it's all out of sight, out of mind. I also got him this Paw Patrol pack. So it's got cards called Popper Jr. and a puzzle. He's really, really good at puzzles. He likes doing them as long as you do them with him. Again, games. I love playing games with him. He's finally at the age where he can sit and play the games with me. And then playing cards, we'll see what happens with that. But we might be able to teach him, like, go fish or something. So, got him that. That was also from Winners, so it was relatively cheap. I got him Marshall. He still loves Paw Patrol. Last year he got his Paw Patroller, and we've kind of been collecting these guys ever since, and Marshall is the only one that we don't have. We haven't had him all year. I feel bad that we don't have a Marshall. So I saw Marshall and I bought Marshall. I got him a Playmobil helicopter. He loves helicopters, things that fly, all that sort of stuff. This one is a decent size, so it's kind of nice because all he's got is like little dinky car helicopters. So they're really small, and he will carry those around everywhere. We got him a bigger one that come with little men that he can play with and interact. Something fun that he can do on his own without me having to be there. I think he'll really enjoy this one. Got him a little transformer. He's got a Bumblebee transformer already, and he really seems to like that one. And this one's kind of cool because it actually transforms into a jet. So I thought that one was nice because, again, he's into things that fly. A little transformer jet. It's relatively easy. It's 9 steps to do, so I'll probably have to do it for him for a while, but that's okay. got him a Lego 3-in-1 jet plane creator thing. He loves Lego, but he loves to build Lego with an end goal. So he doesn't like to just kind of play with Lego and build things out of his own creativity. He likes to follow the directions and actually build things. He got a whole bunch of Lego last year for Christmas, and he built every single one of them all by himself. Absolutely loved it. So I figured I'd get him some more, and hopefully eventually he'll start getting into Lego, so all the ones that he has broken over the last year, maybe he will be able to start making things on his own. Lego's always a good toy to have. I got him one of these. It is a Sky Rover. It's just a little tiny helicopter thing with a little remote control. It says 8+. There was only one helicopter that I could find that was for his age, and it was, I think it was Little Tykes. I didn't like that one because it just goes up and down. It doesn't, you can't like actually drive it around, so what's the point? This one was only 15 bucks, so honestly, if he breaks it, oh well. But he's been asking me and dying for one of those, so got him one of them. This is just like a knockoff Magnadoodle. At least they were called Magnadoodles when I was a kid. I think this is probably going to just be like a car toy, but just, it's a little toy for him to draw on. I think he'll enjoy it for in the car. Nice and easy, and something to keep him entertained. So, little Magnadoodle. A little while ago, probably 2 months ago, I took Ethan to the ski and snowboard expo. I snowboard and Hada snowboards, so we bought Ethan a snowboard. So to go with his snowboard, because I don't want him to get hurt or anything, bought him a nice new snowboard helmet. It'll keep his head protected when he falls. Not if, but when. He's really excited to learn, but see how well it goes. So to go with his new helmet, I also bought him a little pair of snowboard goggles. And they match the same colors, different brands, but same colors. He'll be able to wear those and keep the snow out of his eyes and everything. Oh, and this. The Great Big Dinosaur Treasury. This is a book that I found at Winners, and it's just a collection of a whole bunch of dinosaur stories. So I thought this was kind of cool. It's sort of around his age range for book reading. And it was super cheap. I think it was like, it was $7.99, and it's a massive book. There's 9 different stories in here for $7.99. I couldn't pass that up. So, big book for Christmas. We read books every night, so I can always use more books instead of reading the same ones over and over and over and over and over again. I do a Christmas Eve box for him every year. I typically put a book, a pair of pajamas, a movie. I'm not really into putting the movie in anymore because we will have Netflix, so why would you buy a movie? So I'm going to do, it's a Christmas book, jammies, probably some hot chocolate, some popcorn, things like that. We'll just do a nice snuggly movie night on the couch at home on Christmas Eve. So for his book, I bought him the biggest Christmas tree ever. So it's just a Scholastics book. So that'll be his book for Christmas Eve. And then he's got a pair of nice Carter's footy pajamas in size 6. They have a little moose on them. You can't really see it, but there's a little moose there. Also bought him jammies from Superstore. So they're just these guys. It says Santa's Helper. And then they come with red and blue striped pants. I thought these ones were really cute, so maybe I'll put both in. Maybe I'll just give him one. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But he's got 2 new pairs of jammies. Now for his stocking stuffers. Most of these came from Mastermind Toys because that place is awesome. But some of them also came from Walmart and Toys R Us, things like that. This is just a little parachute man. I guess you throw him up in the air and then he parachutes down and he glows in the dark. I think Ethan would like that. So, and it was cheap. It's pretty cool. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. This is a little robo fish. He has something like this for the bath, but it's kind of not really working anymore. So we're gonna get him a new one. It's just a little blue and orange fish, and it just kind of swims around in the water. And it also has a display stand. Which I don't know why you want to display a fish, but whatever. He's just got a little Paw Patrol bubble bath ball. I thought this was cute, and you can always use more bubble bath. One of these, this is a growing pet snake egg. I've seen a lot of these as like the dino eggs. I don't remember what they're called, but I've never seen those ones in Canada. So when I saw this, I just thought it would be pretty cool to buy and see what he thinks of it. I bought him a Pez dispenser, Spider-Man Pez dispenser, self-explanatory. This is a little game in a tin. It's called Spot It. And apparently you have to match things on different cards. It says it's ages 7 and up. Ethan's pretty good at spotting the differences between things, so I think he might actually be pretty good at this. But again, another game that we can play together. This is just a plain notebook that I got from Muji. It's a little Japanese store. They sell these for like $1. He is always obsessed with Hara when Hara is writing or drawing in his drawing books, and always wants his own. And he's really been getting into writing his name and things like that, being in kindergarten. So I think he would really like to have his own little drawing book. So I figured that'd be a fine stocking stuffer for him. I got him a Lush bath bomb, just a little robot one. I thought he would like this. We'll give it a try and see what he thinks. I got him Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot and the Voodoo Vultures from Venus. I think we have about 8 books in this series, or 7 books in this series. This is one that he's missing, and he likes these books a lot. And they're chapter books, so it's kind of nice because we can read a few chapters and then let him kind of imagine what's going to happen next. I like trying to set him up to use his imagination and try and be creative as to what's going to happen next in the stories. So I think these ones are really nice for that. Got him a little Minions lip chap because he's always stealing my lip chap and I don't want him to wreck my nice ones. I got him a little Minions one for himself. Got him a new spin brush toothbrush. It just spins. Self-explanatory. It's a toothbrush. I got him a little wind-up monkey and he pedals around and I think he's super cute. I think it's funny. So we'll see if he likes it. I got him one of these surprise bags, but a Tonka version. So it's a little Tonka vehicle of some sort in there. So we'll see what he gets. Then I got a pickup jacks set. It'll be interesting to see if he can do this. But again, it's another thing that we can do together and I think it'll be fun. And the last thing, I think it's the last thing. The last thing is this. It's a little container. And inside there's some molds to make your own bouncy ball. So it's a little make your own bouncy ball kit. And he is obsessed with bouncy balls. I find them all over my house constantly. I thought he might like to make one. I think it's kind of a cool idea. So we'll probably make these on Christmas Day as something to do. So that is everything that I got for Ethan for Christmas. I think we're done shopping for him now. I think he's got a lot of stuff, so hopefully he enjoys everything that we got. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.